Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to another Davis Does Weather live stream. It is officially July 27th here in the Midwest as well as along the East Coast. If you're out there in Mountain Time or on the West Coast, you're still on July 26th, so honestly, keep up with the times. But in all seriousness, today we are here for kind of a chill stream. I want this to be heavily twisted focused towards the start, and then towards the end we can kind of just chat like per usual. It's been a minute. It has been a few days since we've streamed it. I'm sorry about that. Stuff's been going on, and by that I mean nothing's been going on. There's been nothing to talk about relating to weather. There's been the amount of substance in the weather community that is permissible to discuss is extremely minimal, extremely minimal. So we haven't had a whole lot to talk about, and we still don't, but I figured that is why this is a perfect night to play some Twisted. So again, I hope you guys had an amazing day, and I hope you guys are gearing up for an amazing day tomorrow. Happy Sunday again if you're out here in the Midwest or on the East Coast. And then again, happy Saturday if you're still out there in Mountain or Pacific time. Give me just a second here. I'm trying to get chat pulled up. Good night. But yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Let's see if this is going to work or not. The YouTube app loads it so slow, and it doesn't give me a notification either. Like, whenever I switch over to Davis Does Games to try to pull it up, it does not give me a notification. Alright. Davis, what does weather is dead mean? I mean, the weather's dead. It just is. It's dead right now. Not in the sense that it's an uninteresting subject, but right now, it is. But in general, no. But right now, yes, the weather is dead. It's dead. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to forecast for. The ensembles of the long-range models have kind of picked up on, the potential for a late-range hurricane. Now, is this a guarantee? No, absolutely not. Is it even a likelihood? I think it's a bit too early to say. It's around the 200 to 250 hour mark, so it would be next week. I do unfortunately have some bad news. If that does end up developing and making landfall anywhere in the United States, which, again, highly unlikely, I'm not going to be home. So, that's quite a bummer, but there's not a lot that we can do. Okay, I'll give you that. The next few days do look fairly interesting, especially across portions of the northern plains and the Midwest, but in general, I don't see any sort of significant tornado threat, of course. A lot of these events are lacking shear. It's really quite iffy. Now, is there the conditional risk for a tornado across much of the Midwest and northern plains over the next couple of days? Certainly, but I don't think it's quite enough to really lock in, a guarantee of something interesting happening. So, hey Davis, I saw 266 Hazelton Slabber on Friday and rated it, wiped off the entire city. I also rated every single slabbed home and building EF5. Yeah, Hazelton is going to be your spot if you want to get a highly rated tornado, obviously, because of the skyscrapers. But 266, I've never rated a tornado 266. I'm assuming that was a skyscraper feed, as I mentioned. Unless you're just talking about, like, that was a gust you picked up on, and the tornado was EF5. Otter, how's it going? Otter, do you want to call, bro? I'm bored. I'm just gonna be totally honest. But yeah, we've got kind of a goated twisted server here. Let's go ahead and call up Otter. Otter wants to chat. All right, here we go. There he is.
Yo.
Hello there.
Oh. Ooh, I thought my thing just crashed. I can't even lie. I don't even know. I don't think I can play right now.
That's okay.
It's the only bad thing.
I need a buddy to talk to. The boredom is hitting in full swing.
Hold on. Give me like 5 minutes or not even, give me like a minute to go do something. I'll be right back.
Alright, bet.
So why is your account on Discord Davis Does Fortnite?
Don't worry about it. That's something different.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Anyway, Watching for a tornado threat in northern Wisconsin. Yep. South Dakota looks like it could be quite big. But again, in general, these are very conditional risks dependent on a. Just saw some crazy lightning flash while in real life correlate with the twisted lightning flash. But in general, I'd say that tornado threat is predicated off of the idea that there's a good storm mode and better shear content than what we're seeing right now. This year's not bad in every setup over the next few days, but in general, it's kind of a lacking feature for sure. Um, Again, do want to note that a tropical threat could potentially materialize over the next couple of weeks with further model guidance. We'd say something like that with higher confidence. Because this is the longest period of time I have ever gone without doing a forecast video. It has been 3 weeks since our last forecast video, which, again, is a record. It's a record. So,
It's the otter's birthday curse. Anytime, always in July. My birthday's in July. We never get storms.
that's just because July kind of dookie, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, bro, leave me alone. Free July, bro. It ain't do nothing.
Big storm in
Bro,
Wentzville,
hey,
Missouri. Yeah, those pop-ups.
hey, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all go sub to Davis Does Games. We gotta beat the other Davis Does
We
Games.
do. The funny
There's
thing
some
is,
kid that has like what?
that Davis's Games was around before even this channel was named Davis's Games. Like, he is the OG.
Alright, bro. You gotta prove you're better than the OG though.
I feel like I
Because
proved that with the main channel.
Yeah. His thing is like Davis Does Games or it's like at Davis Does Games real.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my god, yo. The storms are missing my grandpa's farm. Like this flash flood warning is missing my grandpa's farm by a county.
I'm literally half a county outside of the flash flooding mesoscale.
No, because I'm lucky happy. They've gotten a good amount of rain, and if they got in that mess, it would flood all the fields. Would not be good.
Yeah. Your birthday's the 30th. Happy early birthday. Just a few days away then.
Happy early birthday.
Got this mesocyclone already fully developed.
I can't even lie to you. Bro, I had thought, no, that's not good.
What?
Wait. That's like 5 days before I go back to school, the 30th.
What? When do you go back to school? The 4th?
Yes.
That is just criminal. How is that legal?
You know when our fall break is? October 8th.
We don't get a fall break. We're chopped.
We get a decent fall break. We get like 10 days of fall break.
I don't understand how schools get away with that. We don't get a fall break or a spring break.
Oh? When do y'all get out of school?
May.
Like or summer. May? And do y'all go back to school mid-August?
Yeah.
Probably. Well, y'all, that's pretty long. Wait, like, do you have any idea on, like, what May, like, what day?
It's usually extremely late May, like 20s.
Same. Yo, you're low-key getting scammed, bro.
I know, like, we do have an Easter break, and we do have a Thanksgiving break, but those breaks are, like, 3 days, so I don't consider those to be full seasonal breaks.
Okay, we have...
Whoa, look at those subvorts right off the bat.
We have we have fall break, then we have a full week for Thanksgiving break, and we have December, obviously, or Christmas break, and we have spring break, but we don't have any Easter break. I mean, we get the Friday before Easter off.
Yeah, we get 3 days off for Thanksgiving and Easter, 2 weeks off for Christmas through New Year, and then
2 weeks, like almost 3.
Yeah, we're cooked. What are
Hey, bro, I need
thermos?
to.
Thermos
I
are
need.
kind of cooking. I mean, this is a decently high end, high risk. The lapse rates are insane, and Cape's pretty decent. SRH values could be better, but not terrible. I mean, I'm honestly the hodograph kind of sucks, but outside of that, I mean, this is one of the better high risks I've seen in quite a while. Um,
Hey, wait. I have a question.
what's
So,
up?
my friends, I'm leaving 2 days before our fall break to go to London, and is this a flex? My friends are still gonna be in school while I'm just gonna be walking around London.
That's yeah. I think that's a flex. I think that.
I'm just gonna be sending them pictures during lunch because
Okay, yeah,
we're
that's
allowed
a
to have the
flex.
phones out during lunch, and I'm gonna just be sending them pictures. Sorry, I gotta do a little bit of flexing. You feel me?
So goofy, bro.
But yeah,
Role playing.
server ID, Henry Gaming. It's in the top left corner. It's the Q
QI
whatever
QI24J8. I didn't even put it in chat last time or this time because nobody joined last time. Probe maxing at 94, so I think if we hit those sub warps, we can probably get quite a ways higher than that. Um, but for right now, we can't
I was
say
gonna
this is
say.
much beyond a Sigtor.
I was gonna say I thought Sam would be in the chat, but I remember he's also Eastern, so it's like 120 for him.
Yeah, yeah. Again, I keep taunting all the people out there on the West Coast. It's still July 26th for those losers.
Yo, bro, they're just in the past, bro. They're stuck in the
I
past.
know, like keep up with the times, literally. All right, Mesonet spiking at
West Coast,
100,
like,
100 max. This is garbage.
wait, what even is? Wait, is it like a 6-1? What's the sig and
It's a
I?
7-2.
How's this tornado so trash?
I mean it's
Wait, pull up the Hodo again. Pull up the
the
Hodo.
hodograph sucks. It's that is I mean if we had a good hodo here, this would genuinely be like
I mean,
a
it's
an 8 or a
there's just
9
like I
SDP.
mean, there's good here in the lower, but there's not much B ring.
Yeah, I mean
Whatever.
that our storm motion is not helping anything. I hate the southeast storm motion because it always ends up east of the Wenatchee.
My birthday was the 24th. Happy belated birthday, Sydney.
That's a I Henry.
It's at a. It'd be so undead in Tennessee International, bro. If it's just 100, like,
This kid has a Vincent
it's
on
been like the 8. Wait, what?
What? What?
Got good weather though. It sucks. Never mind.
Here we go, chat. We are watching this tornado continue to push southeast. Honestly, this is probably going to be a Peshtigo thing. We almost want to just push north, I feel like, here, because realistically, that's going to be a much easier tornado to chase due to the landscape and road networks being much more compatible with my ones further north, and then also your second tornado is usually the tornado of the day. This is definitely not tornado of the day on a 7-2. You freaking kidding?
I just realized my mic. Is my mic cutting out really bad?
A little bit.
Yeah, because I watched the stream for like 2 seconds. I turned up the volume and it's like glitching. This mic's been through a lot. I might need to get a new one.
Are you on your computer or?
Side chases. So I'm like actually so chopped. So on my Xbox, I have the browser in which I have on Xbox, so I can still talk through it. But I have Discord pulled up on the browser on my Xbox.
That is cooked.
No, I need a PC. Like if I had a PC, I'd be
Why
able
did
to
I do
do so
that?
much more. But I'm just like, confined to my Xbox, which overheats half the time too.
It's a rip.
Like, what was it? I was playing Fortnite with Camp earlier, and my Xbox was like overheating to the point it was causing like stuff with my ping. I was at like 400 ping.
I.
So bad.
What Xbox do you have? Bro, what am I doing? I need to
Xbox
lock in.
Series, Xbox Series X.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like, I have the best Xbox, and it's
I
still like
I,
10 minutes.
I think they may have gypped you. I don't think the Xbox Series
Yeah.
X is old enough to warrant that level of destruction.
Yeah. Or they just hate me. It's probably that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. All right, we got a wall cloud developing. Yeah, I don't know why my private server always sucks whenever it comes to allowing other players to join. If you just spam the server ID in with while refreshing multiple times,
You don't
eventually
even have
you'll
to
get in.
refresh. You just have to like spam join, and it'll sometimes like glitch you in.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Yo, that Southern Storm sucks. Oh my god.
No, yeah, it's terrible. Like huge stovepipe, but that's not what we're looking for on a 7-2. No. Yeah. All right. We're gonna shift our focus to this northern storm here. It's wedging out. I mean, I'd consider that a wedge at this point, but still a fairly unimpressive tornado given the circumstances. This looks like it's going to be like a helmet thing. I would not be shocked to see this go east prior, but it would have to take a dramatic westward shift. But it's possible. I think the Truckies is going to be in quite a bit of danger on the east side of town. So honestly, we could probably position here and just kind of wait for the tornado to touch down and come to us.
Oh, when I'm playing Jason on the Xbox, half the time I can't even see the funnel. Like, the storm's just glitched, and all I can see is the dust, like, being kicked up, and that's how I have to intercept.
Yeah, that is a common trope I went through on my old computer.
Like, I literally just couldn't see the storm. It was actually so tragic.
Whilst
It's
we're
like,
at
if I wanted to record anything, I couldn't just record anything, because it would just show the dust.
Is that the condensation fault? That is. This is already a wedge. Okay, while we're here, we'll go ahead and fill up on gas. 388. Holy crap. Maybe this isn't the spot to do that.
Hey, wait. It's worth the investment to get 2 times cash and, like, I spent, like, I think it was, like, 400 Robux to, like, $5 just to get the 2 times cash and the no gas.
Realist.
Or infinite gas.
Wait, that's a thing? Unlimited gas?
Yeah, go to the Robux just, like, really quick. It's gonna be somewhere in there.
Passes. Infinite fuel,
down.
only 200 Robux, yeah. Okay, I might do that later, but we have a mega wedge on the ground. Oh my goodness. I have never seen a tornado expand in volume that fast. That is a monster. What? It's pink TVS already. This is violent. Look at velocities.
Oh. Yeah, that's
We
insane.
could be watching for something big here. Like, seriously. Look at that velocity couplet. I don't know how this isn't Tori.
Yeah, East Pryor might be cooked.
This is a mega wedge. This makes up for the lackluster first tornado. Like, seriously, dude. Oh my gosh, it's going into town down. Oh my goodness. It took a westward shift like we thought. It's gonna go right through downtown Pryor. Oh my gosh.
The only sad thing is I don't think Pryor can get EF5 rating.
Oh, look at that debris. Does Pryor seriously not have any EF5 DIs?
I mean, it doesn't have any EF5 DIs, but it's like a home slab enough, then you can upgrade the rating to like 201, 202.
Yeah. I thought there were... Maybe not. Yeah, you may be right, actually. Alright. Somehow it's already
You might want
weakening.
to head.
Look at that
Nah, it's
debris.
not.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is a menacing sight. This is a violent tornado. Oh my gosh, dude, look at that.
Hey, wait, you gotta head east on this on one of the roads up here.
Oh my goodness, look at all the debris. Every single home is losing its roof.
Wait, do you
Oh
have
my
roofs?
gosh. Yep.
You might want to drive out.
Yeah, maybe just
Hey,
maybe. I
dang,
think we're in a little bit of danger. Okay, we're gonna
yeah,
go. Oh
no, no,
my
no.
gosh. That is
EF 30 right
yeah.
now.
That home just got slammed before it even entered the condensation funnel.
Oh my god.
100 on the probe already. 101. Uh, yeah, it weakened significantly. Why did it
Yeah, you have
climax
to
so
think.
early? 112.
Also, it's not. I don't think it's weakening. There's absolutely no way.
No, it is. I mean, it's red CVS now. 133, 135, 136, 138, 1. Can we hit the 140? No.
No.
Yeah, Truckies is cooked. Bye bye, Truckies. There were several LBs on the north side of Briar that got swallowed and slabbed. So, yep, bye bye, Truckies. Bye bye, Truckies.
Get in the truckies. Get in the
We were
truckies.
their last customer. Bye bye. Okay, here we go. Another
Nah, I'm gonna get
intercept.
scraped.
South Pryor. Here we come. Alright. We need to get another probe now. Alright.
Avis.
Okay. Probe down, please. Please. Why are you doing this? Okay, there we go. Let's get into Tiv. I think we can survive this.
Oh, Evan left. Hmm. Yeah, that is a very massive tornado, Ben. Very massive.
New probe. 90, 94, 95, 100. A lot of debris. Holy cow.
Yo, this server's just fully cursed. I can't even lie.
Yeah. That is insane. Again, this thing is like, oh
Look,
my goodness, look at all of the debris.
oh my god, camp. I can't, bro. I can't.
Low taper fade memes in the Big 25, huh?
No, that's all I'm saying.
Alright. Ignore the voice crack. I think we've got ourselves a new storm to target. It's going to take a very similar track, so whilst we're in Prior, we might as well get some surveying done. I would not be shocked to see some EF4 DIs on the north side of town. Trent, obviously none of our homes in Trent can withstand anything exceptional, as we,
Like EF2.
yeah, as we learned on the extremely photogenic chase that we did with Twister. But okay,
It's bit camp. I'm. Let me just say one last thing. Camp is because Ben said that thing is massive, and I just said yeah, it was massive. Not intending for you
crazy.
to do that.
It's crazy.
It's okay.
The water tower remains.
Why do I keep getting notifications from who?
All right. Yeah, so it's kind of a Matador situation where even though the tornado wasn't beyond anything exceptionally intense, the I mean it was so large and it was relatively slow moving, and that led to the obliteration of every visible structure,
127.
you being
Yeah.
otherwise.
My AirPods. Oh my god.
140, no. 138, no. 135, yes.
It really did peak to the northwest.
Yeah.
I'd go there.
Are we gonna get a
It's the
137?
largest.
136 mile an hour EF2. Or, sorry, 136 is EF3.
It's the largest tornado you've ever seen. I've seen like a 1.2 mile wide tornado. But that's with like twisted standards. Like If it was the NWS, that thing would easily be like 2 miles.
No, yeah. And again, the uh, the twisted measurement tool only goes via condensation funnel, which isn't how tornadoes are measured in real life. I noticed we had some significant tree barking off to the south here. Yeah, we'll see what's up with that. I definitely don't think we're going to get any F4 tree barking DI out of this, but perhaps mid to high end EF3. Let's see. No, we can't even write this tree. Fun. Fun stuff. Okay, if you say so. Well, we'll continue to push south. New wall cloud developing right on top of us. Again, these are your EXP homes. Yeah, these are not in the greatest of conditions. Let's see. 150, 166. All right, we got the EF40i. 170? Nope. 168? Nope. 167. Of course it's 67. Okay. Well, let's quit screwing around and chug along north. Actually, will this tree allow us to survey at will? Can we get a 166 tree debarking? No. Can we get a 160? No. 150? No. 140? Yes. All right. Well, we'll get on this new storm here. I'm convinced that was tornado of the day, but I still think that this next one has potential, given we are again on a 7-2. Sam, how's it going? Let me. My leg's starting to hurt. I didn't want to have to do this, but unfortunately, it's gonna happen. All right, Otter, you still there? Otter is not. I don't know if he's talking or not or what, but we cannot acquire his audible.
Can you?
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
All right, my. I would like to point this out. Houston just said he got a 3.4 mile tornado, and I'm pretty sure that would be like the twisted world record outside of boosted servers. Like I'm pretty sure.
What is the twisted record without modification?
Because mods, it was like miles, and like outside of mod, I think it legitimately. I think that might be a world record if that like is actually true.
We got a Vero Quas slabber here.
Sam, I thought you were. What?
What's up,
I thought
Tuck?
this guy was asleep.
Alrighty. We'll swing our tail this way and attempt another intercept. Again, I am not certain that we're gonna see a tornado constituting such extreme language this time around. Definitely quite intense though, right off rip. Again, Viroqua is going to be in quite a panic.
Dude, 2 spot of things. Currently struggling to go to bed. Oh. Good luck to you, Sam. Hey, read a book. It helps.
Bro, you are insane. Alright. Okay, so this is now a mega wedge, potentially larger than our last one. Oh my goodness.
Going into Roca?
Yep.
Sam.
That is a mile or larger. That is directly impacting the west side of Viroqua. This could be tornado of the day, especially if it maintains its intensity.
If now is stronger. Okay, Sam. Why did TVS just shift so hard?
Yeah, the TBS icons are sometimes a precursor to the actual condensation funnel's future endeavors in terms of movement. But
Damn.
okay, West Vero,
I'm
huh?
just,
West Vero.
Camp, I'm sorry, but why would you even try and just join a public server? They're all just so bad. I think this is the common consensus, but whenever you join a private server, it's filled with people saying pink 2ES is EF5.
No, yeah, that is factual. I'm not too certain why I'm being stupid and going the exact opposite direction of what I intended, but I was. Again, these tornadoes weaken so absurdly quickly. It's ridiculous. No, we want to go east, Davis. What are you doing? Henry
I
Gaming
need
joined the
money.
server.
He joined it a bit late.
I mean, he's gonna have a closer potential for an intercept than I ever would on this storm. I do think we're probably gonna reset here, though, unfortunately, because we're not doing a general thunders. So Loki, we're gonna re-roll. I'm gonna do it in a Twister server just to bypass any statistical obligation that the risks will have against me, because they give you one high, they really don't want to give you another. If you are new here, make sure to like the stream. All right, 5-1. I don't think we're gonna play, but that's kind of crazy. Um, you know what? We'll just do this in Henry's server. Otter, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
I had to mute for a second.
Oh, so you're a bozo.
No.
Chad, what do we think about the full severe weather season for 2025? Whoops. I'm
Like the whole.
Yeah, I'm personally looking at a slightly below to moderately below average season.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I definitely produced some pretty good photogenic tornadoes, but like, especially July, just containing such little, like, you know what I mean? Just like having not a lot of tornadoes. I think, yeah.
Oh, I was talking about fall.
I mean, fall. Oh,
Yeah. No, yeah,
I haven't really looked at
2025 was
fall.
incredible.
It produced so many. I can't lie. It was like it was good.
2025 is probably year of the millennia so far outside of the obvious.
What was I gonna say? What do you think it's gonna be for a tornado count, like wise, like average, above average, below
Oh, it's
average,
it's
like
going to
what?
be well above average actually. If you look at the Tornadoes of 2025 wiki page, you can see this little chart here, graphing out all of the years analog. What am I saying? The tornado counts. 2025 is just below 2024. 2025 and 2024 have been neck and neck, but we are currently on track to have the third most active year since 2010. So.
Not surprised. What on earth is going on in my other server? Yo, I'm like, Twisted would be so good if they could figure out like it's updating stuff and like consistent updates, bringing out the new map.
Yeah.
It would be so peak. Although that new Helicity leak with the like drill bit type tornado looks so cool.
I have not looked at the Holisty leak.
I haven't ever played it, and it's just like, because Twisted's always been my main storm chasing game.
Yeah, I've never played Holisty, never played Outbreak.
Outbreak's kind of dead, though, from what I've heard. Like,
Well, I can't play Outbreak.
I can't either.
What's
Can't
up,
even get
Mark?
Steam on here. Uh, Bro, I was going through Tornado Archive, and there's just been so many crazy tornadoes that I didn't even know that were kind of close to me. It was actually interesting.
What have we had in 2025 that's been super close to you?
Not in 2025. I've just been looking through like
Oh,
Tornado
yeah.
Archive through the past. Yeah, I mean, I was like under 6 tornado warnings this year, so that's not bad, but nothing
No,
to end up
yeah.
producing.
I'm assuming most of those were associated with the April 2nd outbreak.
Uh, all of all of them.
Dang.
It's just because the rotation wasn't that strong, but they had such good thermos. Like they all had good inflow too. It was like anything could spin up so quick.
I know Levi was.
I'm
I think Levi said that he got 40 minutes of sleep because he was taking shelter all night.
Me too. Okay, so I want to go through just a quick, just like what it was. So I went to bed at like 12:40. I was like, dang, this is gonna be kind of a long night because it looked that way. So I ended up going to bed at 12:40. Ended up waking up at like, I don't know, like 1:30 to check it back. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stay up because I'm not gonna get much sleep. Because I forget what it was. There's a cell had recycled and it was PDS warmed up to a county to my southwest. And then that's when we got all the warnings. And I was getting texts from friends like, yo, what's going on? Y'all thought we were gonna die.
I was I believe I was under my first observed ever this year on March 14th.
I was
I
in the
don't want to do a
December.
5-1 high, bro, but I'm kind of sick of re-rolling, so I think we're going to run with it.
I was in the December 9th PDS, but I was not in the tornado emergency. That was too
Okay.
far west. I've been under. I think that's my only PDS.
So you're basically like
Like,
in Metro Nashville.
I'm a little bit to the south.
Okay, so
A
you're
little to the
you're pretty close to Levi.
yeah.
Levi lives in Franklin.
Mm. Oh, this guy. I always see this guy posting absolute huge fish. I'm like, where do you go to fish?
Oh yeah, he goes to the golf course.
Yeah,
Um
those are always loaded. I just haven't had the opportunity to go fish them. I always go fishing at my grandpa's farm.
oh, Camp's in here, sweet. All right, we get a few jokesters in the server now.
Oh God.
All right, if y'all want to meet up in Hazel, I'm probably gonna stop for gas here, despite my financial advisor recommending I buy the unlimited fuel game pass. I am not gonna uh, leak my credit card information on stream. So
Yeah, I'm not saying you had to do it in here, although I wouldn't mind that.
I'm alright. I shouldn't call it a credit card. It's a debit card. But okay, we're definitely not buying diesel here. It's 4.17 a gallon. That is insane.
Hey, I mean, you could just get the infinite gas. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't even realize it went that high. Inflation hitting key soda like crazy, I guess. But by the way, I see some people discussing tornadic intensity from our 2025 twisters. Diaz is undeniably the strongest tornado of 2025, and I'm ready to defend that position against anything. Here's 448 a gallon, so I I don't want to. Oh, you want to stop in the Tiv? But I don't want to mess with anything above $4. I just got us stuck in a sign. That's great. Let's Let's see. Let's check up on the IRL radar here. Uh, so again, watching the North St. Louis metro area as the extreme thunderstorm, not extreme, but extremely slow thunderstorm uh, motion continues. I again would definitely not expect an upgrade to a flash flood emergency tonight, just because of the longevity of these thunderstorms being somewhat unimpressive. Although they've been sitting over the same area for a long period of time, they've started to die out here pretty quickly. Um, Again, the Storm Prediction Center has that mesoscale out going all the way from western Missouri back into eastern sections of Illinois, mentioning the threat for significant to life-threatening flash flooding. So if you are out here, especially in portions of central or eastern Missouri tonight, make sure that you are staying aware and avoiding driving in flooded roadways. Again, hopefully we can get some of that action back here into portions of east central Illinois, because, not going to lie, I want to wake up in an FFW, but unfortunately, I don't think that's quite in the cards, and if it is, it's one out of the 300 in the deck. Otter, if you're talking, we cannot hear you, good sir. Anyway, let's go ahead and get our $4.48 a gallon diesel. I don't know how I'm supposed to save up for the Dow with this economy. um, let's.
Yeah, or I gotta be AFK for a few minutes.
You're good. Yeah, we had more than just March 14th and May 16th. Had some pretty crazy trough ejections in general this year. Um, I think the biggest shock to me with the May 16th outbreak, and a lot of people, especially if you've been watching for a while, you're going to know this. My biggest gripe with the May 16th event is the abstain from issuing a high. Now, I understand that you can't throw out high risks for every event that looks like it may perform as a high risk. And May 16th was somewhat conditional, but my rationale is, if we're going to give April 2nd a high risk, an environment that had less instability and slightly more wind shear a high risk, and a less confident storm mode, then why are we not giving it to May 16th? I would love to see the explanation behind that. And again, Broyles was the forecaster for both the events. Now, again, obviously, I'm not gonna crap all over the SPC, because if I could ever come close to doing as good a job forecasting as they do on a daily basis, I would honestly tear up. But like, I don't think that was a particularly good move to keep that at a moderate risk. I think that definitely lowered the urgency in public perception across all of the mid Mississippi Valley. Now, a good call out that they did make on May 16th that I wouldn't have made is they kept the moderate at the 0100 outlook, which was definitely the right call, obviously, as we saw the London tornado, where numerous PDS warnings got invoked, and a tornado emergency likely would have been invoked if the staffing was on the level that it should have been on that night. There kind of was a concentrated area. Um, let's go over to the Chaser archive. If we look at the May 16th event in general and we look at soundings, obviously storm mode is going to play a huge factor into this. Your discrete cells were expected to be across this general region. So Western Kentucky, Western Tennessee, Southern Illinois, Southeast Missouri, and extreme Northeast Arkansas. The environment is primed out here in this area, and it does exceed the April 2nd environment in many ways, which, again, that day invoked a high risk. You got 4,500 surface cape. Your shear in the early hours of the day wasn't super impressive, but still, 60 knots in the 0 to 6, are you kidding me? That's more than enough. Your SRH values, they're sitting at about 300, but if we go a little bit further northeast towards the area where Marion occurred, you've got an even more copious amount of SRH, sitting at about 450, 62 knots of shear. Elkton, Kentucky, this was the tornado that Levi chased, very similar environment to Marion. Again, I don't understand. Perhaps a slightly higher slash more impressive shear profile would have led to the issuance of a high, but it's hard to say. The St. Louis EF3 was definitely the wild card, unexpected tornado of the day. Whenever the St. Louis EF3 occurred, I thought the rest of the day was going to be even worse than what actually ended up happening. Because you have to understand, St. Louis, the St. Louis tornado occurred in a semi-clustery, semi-discrete slash QLCS storm mode in an environment that had half of the amount of instability, half of the amount of instability within the first 3 kilometers of the atmosphere, less shear, less SRH, and overall worse thermodynamic profiles than areas further to the south, which were going to have an even better storm mode than St. Louis's event did. So the St. Louis tornado and the velocity couplet in general really was the appetizer for what was May 16th, and it was a hearty appetizer. I don't think anybody's doubting that. If the St. Louis tornado didn't occur, we would have had 5 more people standing here today. We would have not seen the destruction in nearly $2 billion in property damage across the St. Louis metro area. By the way, I maintain that the St. Louis tornado should have been given a tornado emergency. The radar imagery was making it appear even more urgent than the situation actually was. Whenever I saw that radar imagery, I genuinely was freaking out. I thought we were close to the end of the drought with that, guys. That's how serious I was. Now we were extremely close to the radar site, obviously, but we had 181 gate-to-gate shear. We had an 8-mile wide debris signature at the maxima. We had obviously reflectivity debris signature in the second largest metro in the Midwest. I don't understand how that doesn't go tornado emergency. I suppose there wasn't a whole lot of time for ahead of time issuance and discussion of the issuance, but see here, Brody. Yeah, if we continue with the meal analogy, London was I don't want to say dessert because that makes it sound like it's supposed to be a good thing, but just stick with me. London was the huge, like, 17 scoop of ice cream bowl that was the conclusion to the meal. Like, and again, I'm not saying that in a way to, make it sound like London was a good thing that happened. It certainly wasn't. But in terms of volume, quantity, intensity, the analogy. We could say it's like, I don't know. Maybe I need to stop. Yeah, the Linton, Indiana tornado I maintain was the most photogenic of the day outside of the Sykeston tornado. Yeah, London was by far the deadliest of the event. Deadliest tornado since the Rolling Fork incident. And then at a time, we thought it was even deadlier. Um, which, if it were the case that it had killed 25 people, it would have been the deadliest tornado since Mayfield. But definitely nothing to scoff at in regards to the May 16th environment or performance of the event. And again, we didn't even talk about Marion. I mean, I don't know if there is much to say that hasn't already been said. You know what? I will say this: it could have been so much worse if it had actually went through downtown Marion. A lot of people don't realize that Marion is like the largest town in the entirety of Southern Illinois. Southern Illinois is extremely sparsely populated. Marion withholds about 25,000 people in the downtown area alone. If that tornado had gone right through downtown Marion like the one back in the 80s did, we would have seen a much more dire and catastrophic situation. That could have potentially exceeded the death toll that the London tornado had brought. So, thank God that didn't happen, obviously, but it's scary to think about. And a lot of those structures in Marion are not as nearly as well built as those homes on the South Subdivision. Again, I've seen the Marion damage in person. Those homes on the south side of Marion are extremely well built, extremely nice homes. Just casually, an entire gas station awning being thrown at me whilst we're talking about Marion. Um, but yeah. Yeah, Morganfield was actually the, in my opinion, it was the most underrated tornado of the event. I would call it a violent tornado. Obviously, its rating doesn't constitute that terminology being invoked, but actual intensity suggests otherwise. The. Oh, is Otter back?
I'm back.
He's back.
I'm back.
He's back.
I know this is legendary. I just purged like half my shoes.
Let's go.
I still had some that were like size like 6.5.
Gang, 2025 is the year for something.
It's the year of the otter.
Year of the Otter.
That's what we're dubbing it now.
How are y'all feeling about the 2025-2026 school year?
Yo, bro, just pack it up, bro. Stop.
Put the fries in the bag. Yeah, London occurred. I remember after we. I don't. I've already said this on live before, so and Vincent was there, so he's not gonna care. But whenever London happened, after school or school after stream, as soon as we ended, I said that was the strongest tornado of the day. Vincent did not believe me.
Bruh.
And then in the morning, we found out what had actually happened in London on that night. London was like a greenfield situation. It was literally roping out through London, and it still caused some of the most catastrophic damage of the entire year. I mean, by
Wasn't that
volume, it
also
was the
Marion
most.
Day too?
Yep.
Yo, I haven't seen too much tornado damage, but that Marion like tree damage along the interstate was crazy.
Yeah, I saw it in real life.
Me too. I've been up to St. Louis.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Told me about that. Yeah, Bojo.
Wow. Okay, what are some Discord servers I can leave? Because I'm in way too many.
Well, the only reason that we couldn't see CC from further away that was noteworthy was because the radar sites didn't reach that far. Like, London was undoubtedly the most devastating tornado of the year, and arguably the most devastating tornado of the past few, if you exclude Rolling Fork and Mayfield. By the way, we are getting a direct intercept on this significant tornado. Mesonet peaking at 116, 123, 127, 128, 135, 138, 141. Error. We're getting thrown. Violent tornado. 152. Error. Whoa.
Davis, ask your chat if they want some size 8 UNC blue Jordan 1 lows.
I
They're,
feel
they're
like
not.
you
I mean,
just
they're
asked
not.
them directly.
I know. If any y'all want to DM me on, I don't even know, Twitter, whatever, just find me, please. I want to get these off my hands. I don't know, Davis. Do you want them?
No, I'm alright.
Wait, let me send you a picture. Then they're actually like so chopped. They're like
Shoes and cars are the two things that I've never understood having significant interest in. I'm sorry. Sorry to all
I just want
the.
to send you a picture of them so you can show to your chat.
No, yeah, I feel. I was
I
just.
need their reaction.
I know there's a lot of shoe heads out there. I don't get it. Look at those power flashes. Monster wedge
Alright, we're
encroaching on
gonna
West
we're gonna
Hero.
somehow try to do this.
We're gonna watch these
Okay,
homes
okay.
explode, guys. We're gonna go into drone, and then we're gonna go cinematic. We didn't give ourselves much time here, but alright. Look at that West Viroquois destruction.
They're actually so cooked. I just DM'd it to you. They're actually so cooked.
Dude, this tornado's like a mile wide. Why is my drone? My drone's getting sucked in. No.
Yo, the picture doesn't makes it look so much worse.
The debris almost hit my drone. I didn't even realize the drones can get sucked in. Dang it. Oh, shoot. Oh, my gosh.
Anyway, chat, hit me up. Like, I'll take offers. I just sent it to Davis so you can show it whenever. I swear it's not anything weird.
Get me out of here, bro. What happens if I click one? Is it gonna... Is my drone gonna be cooked, or do I get it back? Alright, we're good.
You'll get it back. You don't ever lose it.
Yeah, this is a huge wedge. Monster wedge. Tori. Look at velocity. Okay. I didn't realize we were dealing with a tornado quite this intense. This is like a 200 plus mega wedge. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is arguably the strongest tornado we've seen so far. This could be Jesse's 250 plus if he was here with us. This is a monster mega wedge. I mean, this is easily going to be an AF5 after all the Vero DIs are. And look at that. We can't even cross the bridge. Look at that. What is this? I've never seen this. What the heck? I've never seen this. I
Davis,
did
did you
not
see the
realize this
picture?
could be collapsed.
Chat, once he shows the picture, they're not in that bad condition. Like, I'll take like 20 for them.
This is the most violent tornado that I've seen east of the Wenatchee in a long time. Dude, Cam's stuck under the bridge. Cam's stuck under the bridge. Wait, is he? I don't know. Dude, I've never seen something like this. Alright.
Mr. Twister asked, did the Grok, who's the most famous person to visit my X account? And he said, "No, it's got to be the SBC." And Grok responded with, "The SBC, but there's no evidence that they've interacted or visited your account." Airball.
This is very obviously going to be an EF5. I'm not sure to what degree. We could be talking 200, we could be talking 220, we could be talking, I don't want to say higher than that, but close to it if those skyscrapers take a hard enough beating. And then on top of all of that, she's not done. Not even close.
Like,
This is an increasingly violent tornado. Oh my gosh. First, we're going to go directly over to the fire station. Okay, it's still standing. As we know from last chase, the fire station is a 220 DI. Unfortunately, Tornado missed the fire station. The skyscraper got hit. Oh my goodness. Not 200. 180.
bro, this guy's listening to Be Nice to Me 11 times. Sorry.
Skyscraper surprisingly has not sustained anything higher than 185. Huge mezzo. The mezzo's like bigger than the city of Iroquois. The treaty barking was on another level, which made me think the rest of the town was going to be hit to a similar degree. Not necessarily, it turns out. This is probably going to be a 200 plus. No? 190? Yes. 195? No. 193? Come on. Get me out of here. If anybody gets an EF5DI, I want somebody to scream in chat. Just spam.
I just caught 310. Trust.
Oh, really? Yeah.
It's like, I'll send you the picture right now. Yo, my phone's at 4%. Oh, God.
Alright, we've got UB's swept clean. Do we get the EF5 DI out of this one? EF5, yay! I'm gonna scream in chat because I told myself to. Whoops.
Wait, is this, Hazelton?
No, this is Vero.
Of course, typical Vero.
205? 208.
Dina ES6 question mark. I love how you jump from 201 or 202 to 220.
Well, that's, I mean, that's the, yeah. That is the highest DI you can get on a UB at home, so. As soon as I realize it's EF5, that's always what I go for. Because it's not too far to jump. Another EF5 DI, wow. What's up, Stiff?
Case is over, search and rescue.
What's good, Michaela? Why can I not drive in my own car? Hello?
You got the glitch. It happens all the time.
You gotta play some Fortnite, Bubba.
Do I have to bring up your Discord username?
No.
Hey, bro. I won't bring it up, but did you, like, lose a bet?
Wait, what? Oh, no. No, I just made it that because I'm a moron.
You gotta change it to Minecraft. The series.
That's true. Yeah, if you haven't already, go subscribe over to Davis's Games because we do not stop advertising on this channel. In all seriousness, go subscribe over to Davis's Games, though. We've got the greatest WX Minecraft series of all time. Not because it's WX related, but because the people in it are WX heads. By the way, another EF5DI here on Northeast Vero. We've got ourselves a good old 201. 201 max. So, just barely.
I'm get.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. I was gonna say, hey, he's gonna self promo so much, but the second you, or he's gonna self promo himself so much, but the second you talk about your own channel or your own account,
Exactly, you're
he gets
banned.
angry.
Oh, that was a bad one. You're banned.
Like, if I start shouting out my Twitter, are you gonna like ban me? I'm not going to, but like, would
No, I
you?
don't care. You can shout it out if you want to.
I'm not going to.
I just don't like whenever
I'm on
people
that
come
grind.
in for the sole purpose of doing sub for sub or promoting their channel. Like,
Sub for sub. How desperate do you like realistically have to be to go around asking live streams, yo, sub for sub, man?
I really thought that was a 2005 thing, but I still see plenty of people do it today.
That's
Uh,
rough, bro.
this is
You have to be.
a classic Twisted 1 point, like, this is like a classic Twisted release treaty barking here. Is the tornado getting larger again? No. You know, Sam, I really thought that mess.
Show it to chat. I'm trying to make a quick $20.
Are we back, gang? If we're back, give me a one in chat. Spam up those ones if we're back. We should be back. Alright, we're back, somebody says. Alright, we're good.
It's hype.
Sorry about that, chat. My computer died.
Wait, show him the shoes real quick.
Oh, it
See if I
kicked
can
me
get
from
any
the
offers.
Twisted. Alright. Let's...
Taking offers, boys.
These are the shoes that he wanted me to show. He's been
Guys, I'm
begging.
taking offers.
How much
They're
are
not
it?
even that beat up, guys.
What's your, what's your...
Lowest asking price is $20.
Okay, that's actually
Oh, wait,
extremely
not lowest.
reasonable.
Actually. Wait, no. I'm gonna raise it to 50. Because they're already that bad, and I got them for like 150. I got them for 50. You're getting them for a third of a price. Be happy, guys.
This kid went from 20 to 50 in one. I think that's the opposite of how you're supposed to negotiate.
Yeah.
These are
I'm just trying to get a
manipulation
PC,
tactics
man.
number 101. Gangi.
If any chat starts talking back, they're getting raised up to 100.
Wait, why is my screen frozen? Is my screen frozen for you guys? Like, does it show the same frame? I can probably fix there. Hold up.
They should have had the
There we go.
NWS come and survey. Should have had the NWS come and survey my house a few days ago. We had a severe thunderstorm that moved through, and it dropped a tree, and the tree ended up getting debarking. So it had to have been a tornado, obviously.
Matthew
Give it a
Capucci
come
liked
check.
my tweet whenever at least you met the famous Davis's weather. I'm not gonna lie, he probably has no idea who the heck I am. He probably doesn't remember this picture even being taken. There were like 1,000 people asking for a picture with him at Summit.
Yo, I want to meet him so bad. Like,
And this was
I want to
whenever
meet
my hair
Reed,
was
but
extra
like,
chopped.
I want to meet Reed Timmer, but like Matthew Capucci, low-key sprang up my list. Like, I wouldn't mind. Because I read his book and it's really good.
Oh,
Is the stream back?
yep.
I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna be on here because like
We had the opportunity to meet Max, but he was streaming. He said he was going to come to Summit, so instead But instead, he decided to stream a Dixie bust.
I remember Reed dropped out and everybody got so angry, and then it ended up being
Yeah.
slop.
So, well, Freddie left early. Connor, I don't even think came. Ryan Scholl only came for the last day. There were so many people that didn't show up.
Bro, wait, are they gonna come to Nashville next year? Or not next year, but after Denver? Because I've heard, I mean, what's his name, did a poll, and
Oh
like
yeah,
Nashville won with like
the
almost
summit's at
10%.
Nashville. Yeah, it's confirmed for 2026 or
Seriously?
2027. Sorry.
Seriously? Wait, where? Wait, where can I get my tickets? I'm joking.
You,
I'm gonna have to wait a while for those. But seriously, you should pull up.
Interesting. This is Nick C. I don't think he's gonna care if I show this crazy looking funnel cloud across central Illinois today. Nearly, dare I say, a tornado on the ground.
Do you know where?
Bonneville.
Salem? Onville? Where?
That is
Are you going to Summit?
West Champaign.
Oh. There's plenty of WX nerds there, I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Are you going to Summit this year?
Probably not. I'm sorry, I completely just blanked. You're from Nashville, right?
Yeah,
Why did I think you
I
were from
am.
Jacksonville?
Oh, it's because I go up there a bunch. It's where my grandpa's farm is, and it's where my uncle is.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Wait, are you seriously Wait, you're seriously one county out of the massive scale, the rainfall, right?
Half a county.
Yeah, that's actually just trolling, bro. They know where you live, and they just don't like you.
It's kind of an honor, honestly.
Not being liked by the. That's crazy, but yeah. I really
Just
hope they come.
recognition at all boosts my ego, so.
But yeah, I am kind of curious on why they chose Denver.
Yeah, I
Is there,
mean, it's really hard to get somewhere to do it at all, I think, so I think it's just kind of whatever works out. They tried to do it in originally 2027 was going to be Oklahoma City and they couldn't find somewhere. So
yeah,
then they went to Tulsa and they couldn't find anywhere. So then they decided they will run a poll and people voted for Nashville.
yeah. Nashville has a ton of convention centers and just stuff like that, so it would be fine. Oh wait, I have a place that they could potentially try and do it.
Taking that
Wait,
out of context is a dire move there.
yeah, yeah. Is there a way I can contact them about that? Because like I actually have a really good place for them to do it.
Message Eric Fox.
Alright. In Murfreesboro, it's kind of far from the city center.
And then play Fortnite.
Where is it?
Yeah, I don't know if they have
It's
a building picked out or not yet. But
over by the Canes. That's from what I remember.
honestly, it
Here it
doesn't look
is.
like we're going to get a Cat 5 hurricane this year.
Embassy Suites. There it is. They should do it
See ya,
there.
Brody. Or sorry, Henry. Any slabbers for me, Davis? No. I don't. Again, I don't want to say hurricane season is a total loss, but it is definitely not performed to expectations thus far.
Yeah. Hey Davis, I do want to say this, not to hype any chasers up, but there is a Culver's close to the Embassy Suites in Murfreesboro.
That's crazy. I mean, it's a metro. I feel like there's going to be quite a few Culvers, you know?
It's kind of far though. It's probably like a 40-minute drive from Nashville, which kind of rules it out. Not fully, but you could do it in Franklin.
Levi would actually take his pants off if that happened.
Because that's a good drive for me. I could do that. It's like 20 minutes. Like, it's a 3-day event, so yeah, I got that in the bag. I don't even have to buy a hotel room.
Just got a tour warning. We did.
Because I remember.
We have a tour warning
Hold on.
in North Dakota. Okay. So, tornado
Wait,
warning out
Sam was
in
right.
North Dakota. Let's plug in our computer here, Davis. Everything is lagging. Probably because I still have Twisted open because I'm a moron, as previously stated. We've got a QLCS area of rotation west of Findlay, North Dakota. If you're out here in Findlay, Northwood, or Sharon, seek shelter immediately. This is now a severe weather coverage stream, which is why I'm laying
I
in
see
my
it, little
bed.
notch.
We'll switch over to the severe weather coverage layout. We obviously don't have any chasers, but
Some pretty decent gusts, by the way. Off in it.
let's go and update title. I like how the title is Weather is Dead, and then it's going to tour warning in North Dakota.
I think I'm gonna hop off the call and just kind of watch because I don't want to wake my parents up.
Bet. Alright, well, thank you for keeping me company.
I got you. See it.
See ya. Alright, gang. We're gonna actually gotta get serious here. At least appear professional. To any naive first-time watcher. Anyway, no, that they should definitely use that for like their advertising and their, like, you know, Subway's got Eat Fresh. McDonald's has I'm loving it. Burger King just has Whopper, Whopper, Whopper. But Whataburgers should be taste like a burger. You know? If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And I'm kind of disappointed. No, I'm kidding. Again, though, in all seriousness, if you're out here north of Findlay, broad area circulation embedded in our QLCS looks to be dissipating as of latest scan. But continuing to watch 60 to 70 mile an hour wind gusts associated with this QLCS approach Grand Forks. I would not be shocked to see Grand Forks under a severe thunderstorm warning within the next 30 to 45 minutes. Also worth noting, we've got a rogue supercell well off to the northwest, just off to the northwest of Rugby. This is going to be materializing further as a cell merger encroaches on its territory. The environment out here in northern North Dakota is okay. Again, that's why we're only seeing a QLCS tornado threat. Supercells are really going to struggle to convect unless they undergo copious amounts of mergers. Although I will say, in the environment with the QLCS, instability is quite high, ranging anywhere from 3,000 to 3,500 surface cape. Your SRH content actually is decently impressive as well, with the first 3 kilometers, the atmosphere sitting at 150, so, you know, you think not super great, but you go down to the lower level SRH, we take a look at the 0 to 1, it's actually a little bit more impressive considering it is the 0 to 1. You got about 90 SRH out here in this environment, so definitely not terrible by any means. I wouldn't say that we have to watch out for any other QLCS spin-ups tonight. I think this is really a localized occurrence. Your 3 Cape values, again, the big arbiter and whether or not the tornado is going to touch down. Your values are decent, sitting at about 80 to 90, which is typically not enough for a QLCS tornado threat to materialize, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I got you, Otter. See you, Sam. Oh, actually, I can't make you mod because I'm on Davis's games.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Nobody talked to you. Like, what? Siri? Or Alexa just goes crazy, bro. Hold up, let me make you mod. Alright, have fun at church. Again, that broad area circulation there now north of Findlay. going to be approaching Northwood and surrounding areas. I doubt we're going to have this tornado warning for another 10 minutes, honestly. Just going to be quite frank. If we go over to the GFS model, and again, we know that this is very far out. There's not been a lot of model guidance confidence in this quite yet. We can talk about a potential for an uptick in hurricane season quite shortly. Again, as I mentioned, just off the coast of the Carolinas from 200 to 250 hours out. GFS, also the European and the Canadian on a couple of runs do have this materializing into something. Unfortunately, you can't look at reflectivity on the Euro on Radar Omega, but we'll watch again. Not necessarily saying that we're going to end up seeing anything, but it is a kind of precursor for what's to come in the fact that it's kind of noting that there is an environment out here for this to happen. I don't know. This is contamination. Yeah. That really confused me for a second. But again, you can verify that that is just contamination. If you go over to neighboring radar sites, you'll note that there is not a significant uptick in rotation on the recent scans. And again, no debris signature. So contamination. Again, going back to our ongoing flash flooding event on the north side of the St. Louis Metro, continuing to watch more heavy rain pummel the northwest side of the city, specifically in the outer suburbs of Ellsbury, Hardin, Jerseyville, and Grafton. Again, this band of heavy thunderstorms is going to continue to sweep through these regions from now through about 3 a.m. Central, perhaps a little later. Again, avoid driving in flooded roadways. Probably going to be some delays in some church services tomorrow, I'd imagine, especially out here in the Ellsbury, Hamburg area, where we've already got over 6 inches of rain accumulated. Actually, quite a bit more than that in some spots, close to 8 inches of rain, and then we're going to end up seeing more as this band of thunderstorms continues to move through. Going back over to North Dakota, again, continuing to watch that broad area of circulation push north-northeast. Up towards Northwood, again, I don't see this producing a tornado, I'm just going to be totally honest. But anyway, I don't know, we may honestly end off stream here. There's not a whole lot of reason to just sit here and say, hey, this rotation's continuing to weaken. Again, make sure that you are staying in your safe spot if you're out here for the next 27 minutes or however long this tornado warning remains in effect for until they discontinue it. Again, I don't see it continuing for the entirety of those 27 minutes, but what do you mean, can you drive there? Alrighty, well, I think that's going to conclude our live chill stream / briefly severe weather coverage for tonight. I do want to thank y'all for joining me again. On nights like this where I don't have much to do, it is kind of nice to sit back and play some video games with all of you lovely, lovely viewers. So thank you. Okay, we cannot speak after 1:30 a.m. Thank you all for watching the stream. Again, I do really appreciate it. We will probably be quite inactive on the channel for the next several days Activity will probably remain stagnant until that tropical system becomes closer to live time. I do want to note, while that happens, we are going to be consistently putting out high quality gaming videos out on the Davis Does Games YouTube channel. We just started a new Minecraft SMP. It's epic. Episode 3 hopefully dropping tomorrow. I'd kind of like to get an episode out every single day for the foreseeable future, but that's a little bit far-fetched considering that these videos take an hour to film and then 3 hours to edit. So please go subscribe over to the Davis Games channel. Let's get it to 200 subscribers by the end of July. But yeah, that's all I've got for you guys today. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace. The channel's linked in the bio, Mark.